Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on the incomparable Judy Garland. With a career spanning over 4 decades, Judy Garland left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry, captivating audiences with her remarkable talent, vulnerability, and enduring charm. From her early days as a child performer to her rise as a Hollywood legend, Judy's life was a true rags-to-riches story, filled with triumphs, struggles, and unforgettable performances. Born Frances Ethel Gumm on June 10, 1922, in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Judy was the youngest of 3 daughters to Frank and Ethel Gumm, a vaudeville performer and a flapper, respectively. The Gumm family's show business background would prove instrumental in Judy's early development as a performer, with her parents encouraging her to sing and dance from a young age. The family's early life was marked by frequent moves, as Frank Gumm's work as a theater manager took them to various towns across the Midwest. In 1926, when Judy was just 4 years old, the Gumms settled in Lancaster, California, where they operated a movie theater and began to nurture Judy's budding talent. Ethel, a former vaudeville performer herself, recognized her daughter's natural ability and began to train her in singing, dancing, and acting. As Judy entered her preteen years, she began to take on more substantial roles in the family act, which now included her sisters, Mary Jane and Virginia. The Gumm sisters, as they came to be known, performed at local theaters, clubs, and events, honing their skills and developing a repertoire of songs, dances, and comedic skits. In 1928, at the age of 6, Judy made her film debut in a short subject called The Big Review, produced by Hal Roach Studios. Although the film is now largely forgotten, it marked an important milestone in Judy's early career, as she began to gain experience in front of the camera. The 1930s were a transformative time for Judy, as she began to transition from child star to teenage performer. In 1933, at just 11 years old, Judy performed at the prestigious Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles, sharing the stage with other notable performers, including the comedian and actor George Jessel. This high-profile engagement helped to raise Judy's profile, and soon she was in demand as a solo performer, taking on engagements at various theaters and clubs throughout Southern California. In 1935, at just 13 years old, Judy signed with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studios, marking the beginning of her long and storied association with the iconic film studio. It was during this period that Judy met her future mentor and close friend, Roger Edens, an MGM producer who would play a significant role in shaping her early career. Under Edens' guidance, Judy began to develop her unique sound and style, which would eventually become synonymous with the MGM musicals of the 1930s and 1940s. As we explore Judy's early life, it becomes clear that her experiences as a child performer, combined with her family's show business background, laid the groundwork for her future success. The discipline, resilience, and creativity she developed during these formative years would serve her well as she navigated the challenges of Hollywood stardom. From her humble beginnings in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, to her early days as a child star on the vaudeville circuit, Judy Garland's early life was marked by a fierce determination and an unwavering passion for performance. From her iconic performances in The Wizard of Oz and Meet Me in St. the late 1930s and early 1940s were a pivotal time for Judy, marked by iconic performances in films such as The Wizard of Oz and Babes in Arms. Released in 1939, The Wizard of Oz was a groundbreaking musical fantasy film that catapulted Judy to international stardom. Her portrayal of Dorothy Gale, the plucky and endearing heroine from Kansas, remains one of the most beloved performances in cinematic history. The film's success can be attributed not only to its innovative special effects and memorable storyline, but also to Judy's captivating on-screen presence and powerful vocals. Judy's work with MGM during this period was marked by a string of successful films, including Love Finds Andy Hardy, Babes in Arms, and Strike Up the Band. These movies showcased her versatility as a performer, highlighting her ability to excel in both dramatic and comedic roles. Her partnership with Mickey Rooney, a frequent co-star during this era, resulted in some of the most memorable musical numbers of the time. The 1940s saw Judy continue to grow as an artist, taking on more mature roles in films like Meet Me in St. Louis, The Harvey Girls, and Till the Clouds Roll By D. Meet Me in St. Louis in particular stands out for its poignant portrayal of a young woman navigating the complexities of family, love, and ambition during the World's Fair in 1903. Judy's performance as Esther Smith, the second eldest of the four Smith sisters, showcased her depth as an actress and singer, with songs like the Trolley Song becoming instant classics. Judy's impact on popular culture extended far beyond her film work. She became a beloved radio personality, appearing in numerous shows and specials throughout the 1940s. Her concerts at the Hollywood Bowl and other venues were highly anticipated events, drawing large crowds who came to experience her electrifying stage presence firsthand. Judy's ability to connect with audiences, whether through film, radio, or live performance, was a hallmark of her career, earning her a place in the hearts of fans around the world. Throughout this period, Judy also navigated the challenges of fame, including the pressures of maintaining a public image and dealing with the scrutiny that came with being a Hollywood star. Her experiences during World War II, including entertaining troops and participating in bond drives, showcased her patriotism and commitment to using her platform for good. As we explore Judy Garland's remarkable achievements during this era, it becomes clear that her talent, resilience, and dedication to her craft were the driving forces behind her enduring success. From the magical world of Oz to the nostalgic charm of Meet Me in St. Louis, Judy's performances continue to captivate audiences today, a testament to her timeless appeal as an artist. The 1950s were a transformative time for Judy, marked by both personal struggles and professional triumphs. Her marriage to Sidney Luft in 1952 brought stability to her life, and she gave birth to their daughter, Lorna, in 1952, followed by their son, Joey, in 1955. However, this period was also marked by health issues, including a bout with hepatitis and a dependence on prescription medication that would haunt her for the rest of her life. Despite these challenges, Judy continued to perform and record music, releasing several successful albums, including Judy Garland at Home at the Palace and That's Entertainment. Wow! Her legendary 1961 concert at Carnegie Hall, which was recorded and released as a live album, is often cited as one of the greatest performances of all time. The album spent 13 weeks at the top of the Billboard charts and won 4 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year. Judy's return to film in the 1960s was marked by notable performances in Judgment at Nuremberg, and I Could Go On Singing, her final starring role. Her poignant portrayal of a faded movie star in the latter film is often seen as a reflection of her own struggles with fame and identity. Throughout this period, Judy's personal life continued to be marked by turmoil, including a tumultuous marriage to Sidney Luft and struggles with addiction. Despite these challenges, she remained committed to her craft, continuing to perform and record music until her untimely death in 1969 at the age of 47. Judy Garland's legacy extends far beyond her own lifetime, inspiring generations of artists, from Liza Minnelli and Barbra Streisand to Lady Gaga and Katy Perry. Her impact on popular culture is immeasurable, with her music, films, and performances continuing to captivate audiences around the world. As we reflect on Judy Garland's remarkable life and career, it becomes clear that her talent, resilience, and dedication to her craft were the driving forces behind her enduring success. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks, she continued to inspire and entertain, leaving behind a legacy that will be cherished for generations to come. As Judy herself once said, If I am a legend, then why am I so lonely? It's a poignant reminder of the complexities and contradictions of this beloved star, whose music, films, and performances continue to bring joy and inspiration to audiences everywhere. In the words of her dear friend, Mickey Rooney, "Eyed." Judy Garland was a great lady, with a heart as big as the whole outdoors. Her unforgettable talent, remarkable spirit, and enduring legacy continue to shine bright, reminding us all of the power of music, film, and performance to touch our hearts and transform our lives. As we conclude our journey through Judy Garland's life and career, we're reminded that her impact will be felt for generations to come, a testament to the timeless appeal of this extraordinary artist. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold, reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.